tuned. That'll be coming up later in our hour. Well, our next item is a wow piece. This is truly a stunner. There's really, I don't know what else to say about it except, well, I mean, I'm gonna talk to you about it, but it is a beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, it's not just a cocktail ring. This is a wow piece that you could wear every day with your jeans, with your white t-shirt. So this is also from Jean Dousset, and this basically has about 5 1/3 total carat weight of absolute and created ruby. So you have a created ruby in the center. It is a round prong set created ruby. And then it has this beautiful swirl after swirl after swirl of our round absolute. Now, our absolute is our perfect simulated diamonds. So this entire ring is created and simulated to look like the most breathtaking, vibrant ruby and gorgeous, flawless diamonds. We've taken 40% off for you this morning. It's $23.73 on 4 flex. We have it in sizes 5 through 10, and it is such a gorgeous 3-dimensional design. It's such a stunner. I keep looking at it going, I can't even believe I'm wearing something this expensive on my hand, because it is that perfect looking ruby, perfect looking diamond, and we only have just over 100 available, and you can see Val's wearing it on her ring finger. This is a wow piece, this really is. It has the look of a cocktail ring, but it's not quite, you know, something that you only want to take out just for your cocktail hour, right? We're going into the holiday season. Treat yourself. Maybe you've never treated yourself with something this bold and this exquisite and that really catches and sparkles at every single angle. 360 degrees of these swirling perfect absolutes. I mean, it doesn't matter what way you look at it. It is breathtaking and beautiful and comfortable. And then that center ruby, it is a created ruby. So it is that perfect red. It's that perfect color that you think about when we go into the holidays. I think of so many things I'm gonna be wearing red with. Wouldn't you love to have this gorgeous statement ring? It really is kind of one of those pieces, I don't know, it's like a piece of a lifetime. This would have, you know, lots of zeros at the end of this price tag if this was a real ruby and this was real diamonds. But what's so wonderful about what we do here and we do with Jean Dousset is we give you that look of excellence, that look of exquisiteness. And those swirling diamonds, the look of diamonds, goes all the way to about midway through the side. So when you're wearing it, it looks like it actually goes all the way around. But in actuality, it's high polished on the bottom, so it's very comfortable, but it gives that look all the way to the side so that you don't lose any of that sparkle, any of that shine. And it looks like a piece of art, doesn't it? It's just a piece that people are gonna, no one would know this isn't real. And when you're talking about an investment, it's not an investment. It's $23.73 to get home. That center stone alone, right there with the ruby, looks like it's a 3-carat ruby. And then you have another 2 1/3 carats of the absolute just swirling around in there to give it that beautiful halo effect. It is gorgeous, it's breathtaking, and it really is a conversation piece. And we only have about 120 available in sizes 5 through 10. Really makes it easy to get home.